Hey guys, it's me Ryan from Ryan Studios, and I'm back with another mock video. This is my Avengers compound mock, and as you're probably looking at this, you're probably like, oh, it's just not accurate at all. Well, I basically have had this mock built for quite some time now. I'd say close to 3 months, so this was before set images came out, and this is my Avengers mock, and it's just been mainly built just because I had a few specialized Marvel pieces and because I had a lot of Marvel minifigures that I needed a place to stay, and I think this is a perfect place for it. Sorry if you hear the lawnmower in the background. It's springtime and the neighborhood's going crazy mowing the lawn. So without further ado, we are going to just go into this. So starting the front here, as you see, we have Iron Man, and this is his Captain America Civil War appearance. The most recent Marvel set I think I might be the Captain America Airport Battle. I will get two of the endgame sets I want to get two of the endgame sets. Doesn't mean I will. Yeah, I've kind of been slacking in Marvel. I've kind of pushed it away and focused on Star Wars, and of course last year Harry Potter. I did end up wanting to get a few of the Infinity War sets, more like most of them, and I just never got around to doing that because of Harry Potter. So, which I do favor above Marvel. So, yeah. There might not be endgame spoilers in this, so just trying to steer clear. I might say spoiler warning before, but you never know. So we have this beautiful Avengers logo right here. This is made of two different things, clay and just light bluish gray pieces. So it's kind of simple. There's a bunch of slopes and then a few bricks and then this. I don't know why this is here. Oh, it's because there's a gap here. So if I were to do that, there's like kind of a gap, so that is why. And there was no other way for me to have these two cheese slopes like that, so I just used clay and it's held together pretty well. And then this is just on a jumper plate right here, which looks really nice. And then there's two spotlights which are identical to kind of shine light on it maybe when it's dark out. This is a mailbox from one of the Spider-Man sets, and you can see there's a printing on it. There's no mail in there just because I couldn't fit any. And yeah, the basic architecture of this is generally nice. These windows are kind of sloped and kind of, if you could kind of see it like that. And then I really like this arch because it kind of slopes like that and then kind of comes up, and this is extremely strong. I could pick up the entire mock just from this. It's almost like an angle. I could get a good look. I could hang the entire thing, which is pretty cool actually. So yeah, that is the front. There's also a gate right here which has no entry thing here, and one of those airport things. I just have it there. Just, there's no other place for me to put it. And I would make a cloud car out of it just with this piece, but I don't have another one. So there is a spotlight right here which can move up and down. Over here there's two crates, and this also can move like this. This isn't supposed to stay still, but it's just so that it doesn't stick out any further than it should be. There's Vision right here, which is on a bunch of these bricks, which is like the best piece for him when he's flying. It just looks perfect. There's one that says Stark Industries, and the other one has AIM on that, and that is from the airport battle. So you will see a bunch of airport battle just pieces just because I had the set. So here we have my improved bike, and this was in the Captain America Civil War. That one with crossbones. Right here we just have Spider-Man doing a workout, and he's just climbing up the side of the facility. So now we're going to go onto the side of it. Onto the side, if we move Spider-Man out of the way, this says restricted area, authorized minifigures only, ID required. This is just for the Avengers. And then there's the Avengers sticker right up here, which there's a few around here. There's not many. And we just keep turning this, and there's a bunch of things. So I tried to make it look like it as best as I could, and I kind of used it as a reference. Now, I can't remove any of this unless I want to break it. So that's why up here we have Black Widow, who's my version. It's a bit better. I kind of like it. And yeah, she has a pistol here, and she's shooting a target. With this, there's a line right here. Obviously, you'd be a lot farther away to improve accuracy with the shot. And then right here is just a little thing where you could put a gun if you want to. Very nice and cute or whatever. We have Black Panther right here, who is just the Civil War version. Haven't gotten any Black Panther, so it's either I want to get one smaller one. And then over here we have the infamous fire hydrant. And speaking of Marvel sets, I also do want to get the one of the Far From Home sets. It would be the Multi-Man attack for the new Spider-Man suit, and plus Multi-Man looks pretty cool too. We have War Machine and my own version of Thor. Well, I had the 2014 or 2015 Thor that came with the Avengers Age of Ultron sets, but of course that I wanted the newer kind of updated version, so I made that. Over here we just have a table that has grid pieces as like kind of the design on the desk. There's a computer here with the keypad, cup, and then there's nothing in both of these drawers. There's also another Iron Man one from the Age of Ultron sets, I think. And then there's another one that has hammer, whatever, from Iron Man 2. There's the Tesseract, and if we move him out of the way, there is Cap's shield. Now with them out of the way, we could go into this section, this other section here. This is one of my favorite parts. It's just really nice and cozy, and I really wish I could shine more light into this, but I don't really want to get down the studio lights. That's only for like big videos. So here we have Hawkeye, and he's on this white swivel chair piece here. And then there's a table right here, which has a statue on it, maybe of the founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then right here we have a mug on this cool table that has this kind of circular thing with of course, the statue in the middle that I just showed. Here's a pipe right here that goes into the wall. Up here we have a little clock with a coffee, and then over here we have my version of a coffee machine, which isn't very interesting. There's just another cup right here. And if we move Hawkeye out of the way, there are some control panels. As you can see, there's also a note right here and then another keyboard. And this kind of reminds me of the airport scene or whatever. And yeah, and then now for the roof. Of course, we have a Captain America here, a Falcon, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, and then, of course, my Hulk. Now, this is not very complicated at all. It's pretty simple. We have just a towel right here, and then we have a little radar dish or whatever, and then an antenna. We also have Scarlet Witch on this one, really weird clear stand. I have no idea how I have this, but it works really well for her, and I like it. We also have Doctor Strange over here with Falcon, who might just about jump off this, and that's not anything you want to concern about. We just have Hulk on the landing pad. There's nothing really to it. It's just a few red studs, and there's no really basic pattern with this either. It's just it's just tiled, and there's a stud in between it. So that is it for this mock video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and next week will either be the Bark Speeder or one of the episode 9 mocks that I have. I don't really know what it's called. It's from one of the trailers. So vote in the comments below, Bark Speeder or episode 9 mock. The Bark Speeder is kind of a vignette. It's pretty nice. It has a stab and a Bark Speeder. And then the other one is just a basic speeder. So, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.